Hey there, welcome to Something About Tabletop. This is going to be Who Are the Mystic Knights? And today with these three fine gentlemen, they are going to be finding out more about the Mystic Knights and getting some revenge on the last couple parties that have had a untimely end. This is going to be part of a series of one-shots all about the Mystic Knights, a globe-trotting campaign around the world to find magical artifacts and fuck with mages. So today with me are these fine gentlemen, and from my left to right, they will say who they are. And first is Tim. And the character.
Hello, I'm Tim, and I'm playing Cold. He's a slim guy, long, and has grayish hair and ice blue eyes, and he's kind of that cold and distant mage that, if he doesn't like you, you won't like him.
Okie dokie. Next we have Fantastic Dimensions, or Ian.
Yeah, I am reprising the role today of my Decker, Catherine Zephyr, also known as Zep. She's become pretty seasoned Decker at this point in your one-shots, so hopefully she can add this to another one on her list.
Awesome. All right, and then we have Mike.
I'm playing a stealth adept that doesn't give out a name.
I usually say ooh, and don't even move, do I?
Unless forced to, so.
Alrighty, cool. Nameless dude.
He's nameless.
People can just call you butt dick. This is what happens when you don't give out a name, Mike. People
Well,
just
yes,
call you names.
people can call me whatever they want.
Alrighty, sweet. So you guys have been contacted by a mysterious Johnson through your fixer. Your fixer didn't really know who the hell this guy was, apart from that he went big shit. Probably that fixer got quite a lot of money for getting you guys. But you guys have met up at a place called Club 66. You guys are in Seattle. Basically, from here, Club 66 is pretty much the place to meet. It's I think it was Everett. Pretty much the place itself is completely unmarked door in another random building leading down into a basement into a rather nice, swanky, classic club with sitting rooms. This basically, whenever you enter or exit one of the little meet rooms that are here, no one can hear you or anything like that. There's mana barriers set up. It's a matrix dead zone, all that kind of stuff. Just so what can be said and what can get done is not traced. So you guys have met here. So if you wanted to more properly describe your character at this point, you guys are sitting in a sitting room of a very classic bar. Waitresses have led you in here at this point after you head down that mysterious door in the alleyway. They basically have anything you want to drink and some rather nice stuff as well. So if you wanted to do a little entrance scene and describe your dude a little bit more, you sure can. If you don't want to, you just say pass. All right, Tim.
Yeah, I think Cold grabs a really cold whiskey, and he's heading not to a room, but in the close approximation.
Yeah.
And he's just standing and looking.
Well, this bar itself has some pretty classical architecture, actually using wood, which is relatively rare in this day and age. Right now, you guys have just been led to a sitting room where you'll be basically waiting till everyone arrives, and the Johnson is ready. All right, next we'll go to Ian.
The sitting room is private, you say, yeah?
Yeah, it's just you guys.
Okay, yeah. Zep usually doesn't drink in these kind of meetings. However, she's just come back from a rather harrowing experience on Mythic Island. So she's probably drinking something, strong for her. It's probably like something along the lines of a Zima wine cooler or something like that. But and she will kind of sit nervously as close to the corner as she possibly can in the sitting room, and in between drinks she'll be chewing the nails off of her left hand.
Yeah.
She is, by the way, just for a physical description, She is about 5'1", weighs a little bit under 100 pounds. She's only 19 years old, so she's quite young. She's got a really short, spiky, multi-colored hairstyle, mostly in pinks, purples, and yeah, she's wearing like some kind of a punk rock T-shirt and ripped up jeans, combat boots.
Awesome. And Mike.
Yeah, I'm going to be sitting in the middle of the room in a really nice, fancy suit, sipping at a whiskey.
Because your parachute keeps hitting.
All right, sweet. Eventually, the door opens up on the other side of the sitting room, and you just get called in by a gruff voice. Entering on inside, you see a rather large troll, but wearing a nice fancy suit, and his horns themselves are cut perfectly symmetrical, and they even seem to be oiled. They're glistening. The man himself wearing spectacles that look a little bit too small for his large face as he adjusts them. He seems very professional, outstretching a hand as you guys enter for a handshake, probably swallowing up half of like Zap's arm or something like that if he goes for a handshake.
Well, she probably was nervous to do so. She doesn't want to be insulting to him, but
Yeah.
she's comfortable with it. But,
All right. Once you guys all sit in this room, this one's also pretty simple. There's a large table in the center, projectors and stuff pointing towards one side of the room. The room right now is slightly dimmed, but as you guys completely get in there, it goes completely, well, not like dims even more. And the projectors start firing up. It says, well, welcome. So, at this point, you don't need to know my name. I'm the Johnson. That's all you need to know. But you're going to be working for me, and you are going to be getting into and getting information about a little club and the people that are right now using it. Right now you see the name and the entrance of what seems to be like into a large underground basement around the side of a building with pictures coming up right now, and then a shitty little sign just above it that says Club Psi. This is Club Psi, usually a very unassuming awakened bar in the middle of Tacoma. Right now has actually been taken and commandeered by a group called the Mystic Knights. They are doing recruitment drives and trying to recruit respective mages to their little organization. And it's under my best interest that they're not doing that anymore. To do this, I want this person eliminated. At this point, the picture flicks over, and it shows a man with white hair pulled back into a ponytail. The hair itself seems a little bit dreaded and matted, but it's completely stark white. The man itself is incredibly pale, and his eyes are whitened, but not through your traditional means, but like cataract whitened. This guy's obviously blind. Or he's got contacts to make him look blind. One of the two. I mean, it's Shadowrun. People probably do that. And he has like a black trench coat and all that kind of stuff. This man is known by the name of Ghost. Quite a shitty alias, in my opinion. Overused. Anyway, he's a powerful telepath and detection mage, but he's also blind. Completely relies on the astral to do anything. Either way, he is running this recruitment drive. We want to take it out. But also, while you're there, pointing at the Decker, and basically anyone, we need to get as much information about the Mystic Knights as we can. They're a rather mysterious, magical, well, by the media, they're a terrorist group. They hoard magical artifacts, and they're very, very, very dangerous. Pay for this is going to be for 13,000. This is upon taking him out and gathering information on the Mystic Knights, getting into their servers at the place, which they do have a local host there, hacking it, and then cracking it and getting what you need. It should all be there inside. Other than that, any questions?
Um, yeah, is Psi PSI or SAI?
PSI.
Thank you. Yeah, Zap's too uncomfortable at the moment to really ask any questions about the job.
Yep. Anyone else got any questions?
Nope.
13,000.
It's all good?
13,000. Yeah, no, seems good.
Good. Now, of that 13,000, you'll be getting 2 up front, 11 later, just to cover any costs if you do have any. Right now, before you start asking about it, we don't exactly know too much about the club itself. We don't have any blueprints or anything like that. You guys are pretty much our first touchdown. All we know is the name and where it is. You guys are going to be the first in on the job, and you're going to be taking out this little ghost fellow. It doesn't have to be done at the club or anything like that. You can do it wherever you want. But we still need you to go to the club. Find out what you can. If you can find out how they're doing their recruitment, etc., etc. More the better. More information, the better. That's what we want.
No
All right.
problem.
Good.
Good.
You can contact me on this number through these comm links. And he begins handing out shitty little meta links. Only these meta links, please. The number on there is in an encrypted file. These comm links can phone it as much as they want. Try doing it on your normal phones and decks. You might come into some trouble. Mind you, you are a decker, so if you want to decrypt it, go ahead, but I really wouldn't suggest it. Now, we all good? As the troll straightens himself and steps away from you after handing you guys the comm links.
Zap will finish her drink and look at these other two guys. I don't think I've worked with either of these two guys before.
No, you definitely haven't.
So you guys know I'm the decker. What's your specialties?
I'm a mage.
That could be useful.
I'm good at breaking into places.
That maybe not as much, but we shall see.
Well, you are breaking into a place.
I suppose we are. They're recruiting mages, they said. Yeah.
Yes. We don't exactly know the specifics of how they're doing it, but you're checking out the club for a reason.
That may be a problem, as mages have ways of detecting people that doesn't rely on just visual or sound.
It's a good thing we have a mage here with us that can hopefully help to counter those things. You can do that, right?
No.
No? Do you have no way of detecting whether or not they're trying to detect us with magical means?
No, I'm an offense mage.
You don't have counterspelling, because you could counterspell spells to read people's minds. Do you have counterspelling?
No.
Tim? Do you have...
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Sure.
Zap will look a little disappointed and say, "Oh well, mages I've worked with in the past had the ability to use spirits to see things in the what is it called?
Astral
Ether."
plane.
I can use spirits.
He just
Okay.
can't astral ascend, because he's a mystic adept. Just say no.
So you could summon a spirit that might be able to help us do.
Yes.
Oh well, see, she'll cheer up at that. That's much better.
them all at once.
So, which one of you guys has a nice car or truck?
Well, I have a car. I can drive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just t-shirt, perfect. Give me something.
Cool. I walked here
Yeah.
today. Sorry, guys.
I can take you with me, no problem.
Grand. Yeah, all I have is a bike, and that's not necessarily great for doing my thing in.
Well, where do we meet up?
Well, I suppose we ought to go to Tacoma and check this place out. Maybe do a kind of a drive-by recon first, just get a look at what it looks like around the area, outside the
Yeah.
place. See how heavy any visible security is.
Yeah.
And look
See
for
if you can
maybe
pick up cameras from the outside.
yeah, I can try to do some stuff mobily. Sound good to you? By the way, I'm Zap. I'm sorry. Did you get your names?
Yeah, I'm cold.
I just bow and say, "You may call me whatever you please."
Did you say you're cool? Cold?
Yes.
Cold. Okay. Cold and whatever you may please. I'm just going to call you please.
Highlighted me saying open. Oh,
Okay.
look at it. This guy-
Okay.
Okay.
So, where's this car of yours?
It's outside.
I
Yeah.
hope you don't mind. I'll sit in the back.
No, it's okay. Yeah. So cold goes out and yeah.
Alright, cool.
Get,
So you
gets in
guys
the
leaving
car.
Club 66?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
Yep, cool, done. Alright, so you guys get into the car itself and then start heading down to Tacoma. It takes you a bit of a drive. You guys were in Everett, so it's actually quite a drive. But you guys eventually get there. And I'm assuming you're just going there tonight.
While we drive, I would ask if you could just look up the Shadownet or the Matrix if there are and if they are officially recruiting mages via the Matrix or something like an homepage or maybe a Shadownet thread, something like that.
I'll start looking for all that stuff as we're going.
Yep.
Anything I can find on Mystic Knights about the club side.
Yeah, so if you want to look up the Mystic Knights, that'd be a data search on the Mystic Knights. If you want to look up Club Psi, that'd be a data search on Club Psi. They are two different entities, so you'd have to choose which one. You can do both by the time you get there. That'd be fine. It'd be.
Yeah.
There's no
I'll work
time.
on the two while you guys can describe anything else you want to know about.
Yeah, you just roll a computer plus intuition check. If you're hot sim, you get a +2 on those data search checks.
Yeah, I will hot sim. That's why I wanted to be in the back by myself.
Mhm.
So, computer 6, intuition 4, +2, 12. Okay. Oh, matrix perception, does that count? Oh, no, is that something else? That's,
No, this is data search. So basically, you're looking on the Googles.
Yep, got it. So I got 4 hits anyway.
Yep. So which one was this for? The Mystic Knights or the?
Yeah, Mystic Knights first.
All right. So searching up on the Mystic Knights, something pretty evident right away is that there was information on the Mystic Knights, but a lot of it's just been deleted, like a lot.
Interesting.
And pretty much from your searching, you're just looking at the holes. And these guys are pretty active when it comes to stealing artifacts and things like that from museums. And quite recently, they actually stole and took down an African warlord on the island of Lagos.
They stole the warlord?
No, they took him down and
And
then
stole-
stole all of his artifacts and stuff, which the guy was known to be had quite a fetish for.
Wow. How many, can I get an idea anyways to how powerful this warlord was? How much
Well,
muscle
yes.
they seem to have?
Yeah, well, searching into him, I mean, he He basically controlled various different gangs and stuff on the island itself. His men himself numbered maybe into about the 30s, or 30 to 50 rank. There's not exact numbers. The guy was known as Dasta. And yeah, he basically controlled the island of Lagos for that time. Now he's not. He's dead.
Well, that's all very interesting.
Hmm. And now the data search check on Psy.
Yeah, nothing came up anyway about them. They're not openly recruiting
No,
online.
yeah, there was nothing, no information on them, just stuff they've done, because that's the hole that they have created.
Nice
And
to
I
know.
got 4 hits as well on the second data search on Club Psi.
So Clubside itself is an awakened bar, but the place itself, pretty much it's just an awakened bar, but it has been known to be hired out by different magical groups for pretty much like meet and greets, and currently it's just known as a meet and greet for a prestigious magic group, and it's going on for the next couple of days. It doesn't say what the magic group is.
It's open to the public though.
It is open to the public 100%.
Okay, for like mage enthusiasts, that makes me think about my friend Cold and how perhaps we could use him as a little bit of a
Decoy. I can do a decoy.
You know, go in and see what you can find out. See if they try to recruit you.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. And just real quick, Tom, so you remind me, the Awakened, that's a gang, isn't it?
Sorry?
Is the Awakened a gang, if I recall correctly?
Awakened is anyone who is magical. You're
Oh.
awakened.
I don't know why it reminded me of a gang name or something. So
It does sound like
Yeah.
a gang, I will admit. But no, awakened is basically anyone who is an adept, magic, anything like that. You're awakened.
probably would stand out there and not be too welcome now.
Yeah, from your searching, you do find that pretty much you have to be magic to enter. You have to be a mage to enter.
That's
Only
fine.
way you can get in that club.
Anyway.
Yeah. Do I have to show my license that I'm a mage, or is it?
Well, actually, with the amount of data searching that you did, it seems when looking through the website and just looking up reviews and stuff, what they do at Club Psi is that they have basically a strange glowing like liquid and substance that gets painted on you, and that substance basically glows based on your magical aura. The stronger the glow, the stronger the aura, the more powerful the glow. And so everyone is covered in these strange magical paint tattoos that they get given upon entry.
Are spirits allowed or spirits restricted?
In terms of spirits, you can definitely have them on the astral, but you can no materializing them.
Okay. Yeah.
My hot seat and to tell them all of this in person.
Yeah, thanks.
I just kick back. Well, I guess I can't go in.
You can try.
No, I'm the opposite of a mage.
You can still try.
They have
I
this
think-
liquid stuff for detection of such things if he doesn't have the right aura.
Yeah, that's if you're getting in legally. Remember that you're a stealth person who gets in illegally.
I know, Tom.
Yeah, just saying. All right,
Yeah.
sweet.
Interestingly, a lot of the information on the Mystic Knights seems to have been deleted from the Matrix. So there's a lot of information missing. I'm assuming that that's work that they've done themselves to cover their tracks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it was done pretty crudely. Like, they didn't try to super cover their tracks, but I mean, they just don't want people finding specifics out about their organization. It seems
Right.
they don't care if people know what they've done. They just don't know who they are, how many people they have, what they have, that kind of stuff.
Sensible.
Don't know the leaders, don't know the...
There wouldn't be any information, any popular, I don't even know if there are popular Shadowrunner circles, Shadowrun circles, like message boards or anything of that sort. But if there's any information of other Shadowrunners might have on
Hmm. Well, I think I'll still summon a Force 3 spirit.
Oh, you want to
Just
summon a
to,
free spirit? Sure.
yeah, just to accompany me.
I got 1 hit.
I got 5.
Cool. So you get 4 net successes. You have to verse 2 drain. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine with that.
Yes, I did.
Cool.
So, yeah, I just tell him follow me, and then I get out of the car. I trust Mr. Police my keys, and then I go into Club Psi.
All right, cool. So Club Psi itself is situated near a large group of apartments. The club itself is actually like a large converted car park, pretty much, like an underground car park underneath one of the apartment blocks. So the entrance itself is rather large because that's where you would normally drive down the cars. And pretty much it seems they've like set up a rather large wall. The shitty sign of Club Psi is up there. At the front itself, you can see people like grouping up to enter, and bouncers and such at the doors.
I want to set up an image link via comlink.
Yep.
Because I got my glasses.
Cool.
And then I call my 2 companions in my car.
Yeah, I mean, I could link up to that stuff through my deck, couldn't I?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And does the car have kind of a... could also pass that too for Mr. Please?
Oh, yeah, what footage of the car? What? Do you want to send him footage of the car?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought he said he had a visual link or something like that. No, it's just audio.
Yeah. Is it visual and audio? Do you have a microphone and the cameras?
Yeah, I have subwoofer mic and earbuds, but it's not
so
audio. I think
it'll be only audio.
Yeah.
Okay, audio. Sorry, my mistake.
Yep.
Wait.
Alright, awesome. So I'm guessing at this point you line up?
Yes, I line up. Yeah.
So what are the others going to be doing while he's waiting at the door to enter? What are you two going to do?
I'm going to look around the club to see for alternate entrance points.
Sure. Are you going to be trying to blend in, or are you just going to be walking around the club?
Blending into the crowd, like of people walking around and stuff.
There's not too many people walking around, but basically you're going to be trying to look like a person walking around.
Yeah.
So make an etiquette check then.
Etiquette. Ooh, it's only that many.
And while he's doing that, I'll be trying to find what looks like a relatively secure place to park the car.
Sure. Well, there's definitely there's like near this apartment building, like because this is a collection of apartments nearby. It's basically like, so say if you've got a road, it goes off the road, and then this area seems to split off into where you can enter all these apartments. And each apartment kind of has their own underground car park. Only one of them has kind of been converted into a nightclub, so you can easily drive into one of the other ones, no problem.
Yeah, definitely do so then.
We got 4 hits, by the way, from etiquette.
Alright, sweet. So with 4 hits, you blend in pretty well as you start walking around the area. And make a perception check as you do. Visual perception check.
8 hits.
What's your mental limit, man?
It's 6. Sorry, 5.
5. Alright, so you get 5 hits. Okie dokie. So, pretty much, as you're kind of looking around and stuff like that, going around the place, you can see that there are definitely multiple entrances into this place. You can count 3 on the outside, where this would enter into the underground car park. They are all closed off. There are doors there. It seems that they've like erected a like another wall. There, basically, this isn't obviously what we used to be a part of the car park, but there are also men stationed there, about only one each door, and there is also a camera pointed at the door. Kind of just stays fixated on the wall. They seem to be fixed cameras. Obviously, there was also a camera on the main entrance as well.
Yeah. How high is the roof?
The roof itself here, well, this is an apartment complex, so really high. Not like super high, but I mean,
yeah.
I'd say this place is probably 6, 7 stories. Lots of rooms.
And the club part is only on the base level?
It's like the basement level. This is like an underground club, literally.
Okay.
It's literally underground.
So there's just a few entrances in, no real windows
Yeah.
because it's underground.
But I mean, you can assume that there's probably some kind of entrance from the actual apartment complex. So if you actually go inside of the apartment complex, you might be able to find an actual entrance.
Yeah, let's do that. Go inside, look for an actual entrance up there.
All right, cool. So you start heading towards inside. So Ian, what are you doing again? You just parked. Everything's all good.
Yeah, pardon my paranoia, but the apartment building that I'm parking in, can I do a quick search just to see if there's any vacancies available, and thereby try to find a corresponding car park space with one of those vacant apartments, so I'm not parking in somebody's space and somebody's not going to come and disturb me while I'm taking my nap.
Oh yeah. I'm going to say they'd probably have some kind of like light-based system, and I've seen this before, to basically say if this car park's like reserved or being used. And in AR, you could definitely see that. And there's like visitor car parks that you can use. That would have that like displayed on AR, so you can kind of see that.
So I get parked in there, make sure the windows are all up, make sure the car's locked and secured as much as possible. Climb into the back seat with my deck, put my SCK underneath my leather jacket on the floor kind of beside me so that I can reach it quickly if I do get awakened rudely. And I'm going to go to sleep.
Cool. And then we'll switch over to Tim. All right, Tim, so right now you've actually gotten up to the front where there's basically these two broody bouncers. They pretty much just take a quick look at you. If you do have any weapons on you, and I'm assuming that they are concealed,
Yes.
would you like to roll a palming check to hide them, or you did in the past, basically? I need to know what that is. If you hid them, I'm assuming you have.
Yeah. What if I don't want to? Do I have to give them my weapon?
Yeah, you will. I mean, you guys would have looked that up on the site before. Weapons.
Yeah, then I hand it over.
Yep. If you just hand over the weapon, they're just like, yeah, whatever, thank you. And then they kind of let you inside of the club. They just tell you tonight's no entry. And you head on, as you kind of head on, like walking through this short hallway, to your left, you just see a woman sitting there on a table, and she just basically calls you over.
Yep.
And she flicks out like a paintbrush, and then she just touches you with it. And you get a strange, like, cold and then warm feeling as the paint starts to rise up your arm and around
I don't
your
like warm.
Probably not. And it basically, this paint starts to like coalesce and start to form images. And I mean, the images are based on you as a person. So I mean, they're probably. I mean, you describe what you think those images and tattoos would be going across your body. And the color of the paint. It's very vibrant and bright color, though, because of you're very magical.
Yeah, I think it's kind of disturbed, and the lines are not clear. They are kind of curvy and how do you describe it? Like if you put a straight line and then rush up, down, like an equalizer, just in both ways, and it kind of reflects. Yeah.
Oh. Once
Yeah.
it's kind of stopped, then it just starts to glow, and you can see she seems impressed. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, 7 magic's a lot for a normal human. Like 6 magic is a lot, but you're 7. You're like amazing. And for someone who's uninitiated to have 7 magic, that's very rare, exceptional even. Hence why you took exceptional attribute. So she does tell you that basically those tattoos will only last maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You can wash them off though if need be, if you're going to be going somewhere soon.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she says enjoy the club, and she kind of just kind of points for you to continue down the hallway.
Yeah. I go down the hallway.
All right.
Are there any seats?
So once you enter on into the main club area, this club is incredibly open because, like I said before, it was a underground car park.
Yeah.
So there is a massive dance floor, and then around the edges are where the bars and the seats and the stalls and stuff are. But there are quite a lot of people in here, and everyone has different colors and all this kind of stuff all over their body. Some are very dim, some are very bright. Yours seem to be like the brightest, pretty much in here. There's not many people that are brighter than you, or as bright. And yours are probably like a blue, I'm guessing, because of your icy nature.
Yeah, it's bluey. It's see what I did? Bluey. It's not red. It's bluey.
It's not here.
Yeah.
All right. So where would you like to go at this point?
No, the wall.
The wall.
Are there any seats?
Yeah, there are seats all around the walls, and there's like you can see probably like 2 bars, because this place is so big. There's one on one side and one all the way on the other, and right now the dance floor's pumping and the music's like I mean your music's your average crazy, stupid, ridiculous techno.
Yeah. I take a seat and then I try sensing.
Oh yeah, Sensing is pretty intense in here because there is a lot of mages, and like you said before, how you have you have a spirit in the astral. Some people also have a spirit in the astral, and it's like it's pretty full on. But yeah, you can make it a sensing test. You won't be taking any negatives, but there's just a lot to look at.
Yeah. I got 3 hits.
All right. So I mean, because you're not really looking at anything specifically, you can just see that basically everyone in this room is a mage. Like all the guards, mages, probably only adepts, but I mean they're mages. And when I say guards, I mean the people that are just kind of standing around looking. They're wearing their suits and stuff like that. But yeah, most people, you can even see some people actually like casting spells and stuff within the club, casting stuff like euphoria and all that kind of stuff. Spells to increase pleasure.
Opium.
Opium den, yeah.
Yeah, genau.
Other than that, I will give you this though. You do see that basically on pretty much on the other side of the large open area, you can see that there's a collection of doors and stuff that seem to be all staff related. And you can see that there seems to be a main concentration of guards over there, and you do see people being taken to there now and again after they have been talking with some of the staff and personnel.
Yeah. I can speak to the others.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you've got a sub-vocal mic.
Yeah. I tell them that I will first look for Ghost. If I can't find him, I go to the recruiting area. And then I tell my spirit that he should look for the picture of the man that I have made.
Okay, so he goes and makes a search. So this is going to use a service, by the way, if you wanted to search for him.
Yep, I want.
Yep. Okay. The spirit doesn't get extra intuition or anything, does it?
No.
No. So he's just rolling that many dice. All right, cool. All right, so now we're going to cut to you, and we're going to go to Mike. So, Mike, at this point, you enter on into the building itself. So, I mean, this is an apartment complex. So the people that are in here are people that live there. So the main entrance itself opens up into like a small office type area, and then you can see doors and stuff that are protected by keypads. In here, there is a central camera pointing down, and there is a receptionist that seems to be working and doing stuff as you enter. Seemingly, like doesn't even look at you as you enter. Basically, this
Oh,
area is
she's lazy, eh?
you don't know.
Legolas doesn't go here.
Let's just take a quick look around. I'm looking for entrances into the basement,
Yeah, think
not
about the buttons,
upstairs.
Nick.
So
There's no swimming.
Well, there seems to be one
keypads.
door that seems to be used by staff, and then that also has keycards, and then there's another door that seems to be used by normal people that also has keycards. There's only 2 doors. This room is very small. Basically, all you can do, there's a seat, there's reception, and then there's 2 doors. That's all you've got.
Yeah. Well, and you said there's a camera, right?
There is a camera.
What is the camera facing? Just the reception area? Like,
It's basically, if you the camera shows the whole room, but if you were to step underneath the camera, you would not be seen. The camera's kind of in the corner, just like watching over. So if you were like underneath the camera, you would not be seen. But it basically sees the whole room. It is facing the reception area.
yeah. But it can see both doors, right?
Yes, it can see both doors. So, Mike, what would you like to do?
I would like to attempt to go the civilian staircase, so the one that the people who own key cards. So follow somebody in.
Well, how are you getting in without a key card?
Wait for someone else to open the door and go in with them.
It's gonna talk about
Alright, cool. So you're just going to stand in the reception area until then?
I'm going to sit.
Alright, so if you sit, the receptionist just eventually, she pokes her up and just asks, so, who are you?
Hi, I'm Edward. I'm here to visit my friend. He's on floor 2.
What room?
213.
Alright. She just she just says, oh, fine, I'll buzz in.
Okay.
After some talking inside, because she's in like a booth type thing, she just kind of says, no, you're not.
James was like hurting and all that.
James never heard of an Edward.
That's weird. I swear I talked to him just a minute ago.
It's not a him.
Oh.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to leave.
I must have got the wrong room. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, Jesus. That's alright. You might want to call your friend and find out.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull out my... no, just tap my ear and just kind of start talking to myself.
Sure. Did you want to call the hacker, Karens?
Yeah, let's do that. Call the hacker.
Let's get the hacker to do the hacking things.
Yeah.
All right. So Karens needs a way to get in, and then we're going to swap to you. Ian, we're in. All right, Ian. So, I would like you to make a matrix perception check, Ian.
Okay. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Just make sure something's audio problems when I switch between mute and unmute.
Yeah.
Matrix perception. I have this one written down. Now I'm gonna start running sound because I don't want to get in trouble out here.
Yeah, true.
But I'm also hot simming, so that just balances out. Matrix perception. Ooh, how many ones does it take to botch?
Half.
Okay, thank God I didn't get that. I only got 2 hits.
Well, basically with 2 hits, what you do see in the local area is that there's actually 2 local hosts. One host seems to be controlled and owned by the apartment complex. Well, there's more than 2, but pretty much each apartment that you're nearby has its own little mini host, and then Club Psi has its own host, and you see those.
Gotcha. Okay. And,
So Yeah.
Tell me exactly what kind of services you're requesting there, Cairns.
You dual wield them?
Access into the
I
complex.
got an arrow, don't worry about it.
I
Got the ammo.
By the way, sub-vocal Mike says I'm talking and then saying to him, access to the complex, so I can get into the
I
club
think so.
without passing any security.
Into the apartment complex. Gotcha. Is there? Can I just see if there's any kind of like a back door or something I might be able to easily unlock and open up for him?
Well, you're gonna have to enter into one of the hosts. So he's in the apartment complex. You'll have to hack the apartment complex host if you want him to get in.
So that's a hack on the fly, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a hack on the fly check, and you've got lots of specializations in that. If I remember correctly, you have 17 dice to this.
Yeah. Because that's hacking on the fly plus what?
So it is logic plus your hack on the fly skill, just the rating, plus any other specializations and stuff. So you have code slinger, and you also have a specialization.
Oh yeah, I get code slinger as well. Thank you for reminding that. So yeah, that's 17 dice, right?
hmm
That's 10 hits.
Whoa! What's the data processing of your deck is probably a lot lower than that, but you're able to get a mark on the system.
6.
Yeah, so you got 6 hits, but that's still fine. So you've got a pretty nice fat mark, right on the host of the apartment building.
Okay. Do a quick check to make sure I haven't set off any alarms. Or if there, isn't.
No, it's fine. I mean, if you fuck up, then you set off alarms.
Is there any way for me to tell the quality of the security system on it now that I have a mark on the host?
Yeah, with another matrix perception check. Before you did not get high enough to see that stuff. That's why you didn't get it. Normally you would.
My matrix perception, I'll roll again. Again, I only got 2 hits.
That's cool. If you're explicitly looking for that, so that's what you find. So, checking on, this place only has a firewall of 6, and from what you can see, it doesn't have an active decker. It's just using a standard system.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So in that case, then, I could either try to get more marks on the host, or I could just try to do an action to. Well, actually, I need to look and see: is there a security door, an unmanned security door somewhere that I might be able to.
Well, first you need to enter on into the host, and once you're in there, you can work things out more.
And I can't get any more marks on the host after I enter it, can I?
Yeah. You can get marks on the host when you're in it. It's just you can't get marks on any other host or anything that's not in that host.
Enter the host.
Yeah, so you enter on inside of the host. So yeah, this is just your standard security host. It's nothing too fancy. They've got the standard operating system, whatever. It's nothing great.
Okay. Have a look and see what are the doors like. Is there one that I can open somewhere kind of in a obscure location?
So a lot of the doors seem to be automated by like a key card system. And pretty much just by looking through, I'm just saying during this, like, you kind of just make a lazy data search check. You don't need to get very high. Don't worry about it. Pretty much just by looking through, it just uses mainly a keycard system. And pretty much there's just a whole bunch of numbers, chains, and stuff you find of all the different codes that are allowed in their keycard system. And pretty much all the doors have that. You can also just manually open the doors as well. But there's like staff and security keycard codes and all that kind of stuff, and you can basically see that shit.
Right. If I can actually open one of the doors as if it were activated by keycard, that would be ideal, rather than just leaving any signs that the door was kind of forced open from the inside, security-wise.
Well, opening a door is going to be a spoof action, which is Jesus, don't have the book on me.
Intuition sleeves.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's not hack on the fly, right? That's just a regular hacking.
Yeah, it's just on my hacking check. Yeah.
Okay. And plus my intuition. Why does it say intuition sleeves?
Sleaze is the limit.
Okay, good. Okay, so I've got 10 dice.
So how are you guys doing this? Because remember, because if you're just gonna open the door randomly, the receptionist is gonna be pretty fishy. Because
No,
Karen,
I'm currently in a conversation. I'm
That's why
talking, going, oh, can you open the door for me? And then, or do I have to talk to the receptionist? See
That's
if
why
it's common for someone to be able to do it themselves.
what I
yeah.
was trying to look for another door, not the main reception door, like a back door, in the
Oh,
alleyway
okay, yeah.
to the trash.
Well, I mean, there's
Side reception.
definitely there's definitely back doors, like emergency exits and stuff
Mm-hmm.
that you could open on up.
Something like that would be ideal. So that's what I'll try to communicate to him. I'll tell him to go around to that door, make sure that there's nobody around, and let me know, and then I'll try to open it for him.
Yep. All right, Karen. So you're just gonna leave this office?
I'm just going to apologize to her. Just be like, sorry for wasting your time, miss. And then just
Bitch.
leave. Get out.
Cool. All right, so you basically find a fire exit door. These doors aren't key carded, but I mean, you've been able to find it, and you can open this thing no problem.
Okay.
So,
Is there anybody around? Is he safe? Is he clear?
I mean, in the area, there aren't too many people. This is down in alleyway. There are some people. There was maybe one or two people walking by when you were here, but I mean, they're not fishy of you or anything. There's no guards here.
Okay, so then I'll pop the door open for him.
Yep. Just slip in and make sure the door closes
So-
behind me.
Roll a spoof check.
Oh yeah, spoof check. That's the one I was just saying. So that's this.
It's 10 dice, you said.
Nice, I got 5 hits.
Sweet. You actually succeed. You critically succeed because I only got 1 hit. So you pop that door open, absolutely no problem. And because you critically succeeded, you will not be getting any Overwatch score for that.
Sweet. So once he's in, then I will exit this host, and I will turn my attention more towards the actual club.
All right, awesome. So, Karen, you enter on inside. And now we're going to go to Tim.
Cool.
All right, Tim. So, what were you doing again?
I was sitting at the wall, and I was sending my spirit to find the ghost.
Yeah. So your spirit comes back. It actually took him quite a while because he didn't roll amazing, but eventually he was able to find him. He is basically, he shows you like mentally what he did, and pretty much he's behind those doors where he saw people entering on in after talking to people.
Yeah. I tell the others. I think he's in the recruiting area. I'm going in.
Sure.
Then, yeah, I try to not go on the dance floor, rather on the side near the bar. And then
Yeah, well, you don't have to go to the dance floor to be near that area. You can just kind of go around near the bar. Yeah, to the other bar.
Yeah.
All right. So are you just going to kind of stand around there? Do you want to like look interested or?
Yeah, I go near and I'm making this tattoo visible. Like I'm putting up the sleeves of my jacket and try to present myself as a highly valuable magic user.
All right. So after a pretty short time of just standing there and looking impressive, eventually a man in seemingly normal clothes, guys just wearing short jeans and such, and just a jacket, kind of walks over with a drink in hand, and he just says, "Hey, how you doing? Nice tats," as he taps your arms.
Yeah, I'm answering pretty cold. I'm fine.
Cool. I can see you staring at those doors and around here. You interested in getting inside, getting a bit of a talk?
I just nod.
All right then. Cool. Well, I'll see what I can do then. I mean, pretty impressive. And what's your name anyway?
I'm cold.
as you kind of say this, the guy just kind of thinks for a second, and then he, just stops and he goes, it seems this guy might know you. And as that kind of happens, this guy seems like, okay, yeah, Carl. Yeah, I heard of you before. You're a runner type, aren't you?
I didn't understand. What?
You're a runner type, aren't you? Sorry, I mumbled that.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
But I'm open to change.
Yeah, no, we recruit a lot of runners. I was a runner myself. I mean, you got some bad rep with the kind of spells that you sling, my friend. But, I mean, we overlook that kind of stuff, usually. As long as you're not delving down the wrong path, he says as he takes a sip of his drink.
Yeah.
Very well. All right. Basically, he checks his watch for a bit, which seems to be a comm link, just a wrist comm link. All right, Ghost, should be good to see you. And then he kind of follows in behind you, a massive burly dude with a strange, like, stripe pattern of hair and an almost bestial look to him that was kind of standing at that door, kind of opens it up for you. And it stretches out into a corridor. And then you're kind of taken by this dude that was talking to you to a door, and then it's just opening up and you're let inside.
Thanks.
In here is, once again, a ghost that is right now just sitting on a couch. There's a table and there's another couch. In this room, there are two other people. These dudes are obviously guards.
Yeah.
Ghost is right now, just as soon as you walk in, he's looking at you.
He's looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take a seat. Oh, no, wait. Can I take a seat? I ask him.
He says, sure, sit down.
And I sit down. I try to give him my hand.
Yep. You get the hand, and then his hand touches yours. And at this point, I'd like you to make a willpower plus logic check.
Oh, boy.
And plus any counterspelling ranks if you have any, but you don't have counterspelling.
No. Oh, wow. Oh, but I rolled pretty neat. 5 hits and 4 ones.
Alright. This guy seems to be pretty good, because you can feel the pressure off his mind as he is pulling at your memories almost immediately. Rather rudely, might I add. And he's not able to get much, but he did succeed. And as because you can kind of pull away from this because he has to do it by touch. Basically, he's mind probing you.
Yeah.
He only gets a little bit, but the memories that he's got, he's checking basically why you're here.
Oh. Damn it.
He lets go. And, like, because you probably pull, like, pretty, like, fuck off kind of thing, I'm guessing. Unless you don't, that's fine.
Yeah,
He kind of pulls his hand away as well, wipes it down. I don't think recruitment is going to be possible. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Same with your friends.
Yeah. I stand up, and I ask if my subordinate should I engage combat?
Sorry?
I ask my other runners, should I engage combat?
You're alone.
And we don't really have any information. I would say no.
Unless you can fight everyone down there. Go
Tim,
nuts.
I'll just tell you what he got, by the way. He knows that you're here with people to kill him. He knows that. That's all he knows. He doesn't know where they are. He doesn't know who they are, but he knows you're with people here to kill him.
There are 2 guards, or are there 3 guards?
There are 2 guards. The other guy that brought you in here basically left. But, I mean, he's nearby-ish. You don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
All 3 are mages. All 3 can probably counterspell you.
Right.
Well, you don't know that, but...
No, no, I know.
Hmm. That's a hard decision to make. Yeah.
Just get out of there now.
Yeah, I'm slowly taking my leave.
I just ask you to look really quickly if there's an alternate way into the office.
Yeah,
Alright.
any other ways? Or just this one? Or
Well, this place seems to be a bit of a labyrinth back here. There's a lot of rooms. So, I mean, they're wanting you to leave straight away, and at this point, the two guards that were in that room kind of swoop round, and then kind of escort you out.
yeah, I asked my spirit to search for other um, entrances. No,
Yeah, sure.
and yeah,
So that'll be another surface, and he's going to search for other entrances. Cool.
yeah. I leave the room, but I don't leave the club.
Oh no, they're escorting you out of the club.
Oh,
These two guards are escorting you out of the club. One of the guards says you were lucky we're not killing you. Ghost doesn't do that kind of stuff. You're getting out of here and you're quitting your job. They're getting you out of that club.
yeah. All right.
Cool. So at this point, you're not moved the traditional way. You're actually taken through the labyrinth of like office rooms or whatever. There aren't like shitloads of them, but and then you're kind of pushed out of a side entrance where they basically just tell you to get the fuck out of here. If you try anything more, we'll fucking kill you.
Okay, I'm taking some distance across the street.
Alright, cool. And then we're going to snap back to caravans. Alright, Karen, so pretty much at this point, you are moving on inside. You've gone into a servants' entrance. You are on the first floor. So this floor itself doesn't really have any rooms on it. This is probably where, obviously, where all the offices and things are and all the other amenities of this building. So kind of walking through here, trying to find like basically the car park and basement entrance. You do actually find in your AR display or whatever that they actually have like AR maps and stuff of this place that are just around the place just to help people. So looking through those, you can actually find where you could enter into basically the rest of the down into the car park area. You're not too sure what it's going to be because it's been heavily modified. So you could be anywhere. You don't know where you're going to end up.
That's all good.
But there basically seems to be like a service entrance, like down some staircases down like a stairwell to get down there.
All right, yeah, let's let's go down that stairwell and try to
I just lit the top.
be quiet and look around, see if I see any cameras on the outside or.
Yeah. So first make a stealth check and then make a perception check.
My limit is 5 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So 5
Okay.
on that, and now roll perception. And
Okey-dokey.
5 on perception.
All right. With 5 on perception, basically you walk around, you find the little stairwell, you walk around it a bit, and then eventually when you think you get to the point where you would see the door opening off into where you need to be, you kind of look around the corner quickly, and you can see the door and a blinking little camera just overwatching it.
Just back to Zap, and I'm like, hey Zap, can you take care of the camera for me?
I'll see what I can do. Oh, but this camera is part of the apartment complex, or part of the actual bar itself.
You don't actually know. It's on the outside of an entrance into Club Psi, like a back entrance through the apartment
Would
building.
me giving him an image link of it help him?
Not really.
How about a smart link?
He can have a picture of the camera, but I mean, it's up to you guys to decide if you think it's in club side or not.
I think it's part of the club, if it's at the back entrance to the club. So,
If it's not club side, I'm not too worried.
I'm going with it's part of the club.
Alright, cool. So you want to hack into the club now?
Exactly.
Do you want to make a matrix perception check on the club?
Yes, I do. That is 12 dice. Oh, 2 hits. Man, I'm doing shit. I'm good. I do edge to re-roll, yeah?
Oh, you don't. You really don't need to. All you need to do is get a couple hits to have a look. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, checking a look out at this place, club size security is far better. Like a far better. And they actually have an active decker on that thing as well. The firewall is 7, but the active decker seems to have a pretty nice gear, similar to yours.
Interesting. Well, I can't access the decker anyway without first getting onto the host. Is that right? Or can I go straight for the decker? Is that a thing? Can I go straight for the decker instead of the host?
He's inside of the host, so you'll have to enter into the host to be able to get to him.
So hacking on the fly. Running silently. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the current specs on my deck that I've got set up. So yeah, I'm rolling a 17 dice for hack on the fly, yeah.
8 hits, goes down to 6. I rolled like utter balls, so you critically succeed, so I'm going to get you an extra mark onto the system itself. So you hack your way in, and now would you like to enter on into the host?
Yeah, I'll go straight into the host.
Alright, so you're entering in on with 2 marks. You enter on inside, and this host is very custom. You enter on into a large open landscape of like a swamp, basically. And inside here, there's like miasma and a green tinge to everything. And pretty much just looking through with like your matrix perception latently, you can see like the decker and the marked of where he is. Right now, he's simply just walking around and accessing files and stuff like that. Just doing some simple bookkeeping stuff, overlooking cameras and things like that. But while you're in here, I'd like you to make a sleaze plus logic check.
Right. 14 dice, because I've got my sleeves at 7 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
5 hits.
Okie dokie. Thank you. Just note that down. Okay. Okay, so what would you like to do?
Well, I'm really thinking I'd like to fucking get that decker, but...
So did you want to data spike him? Did you want to get more marks? Remember, because you have 3 marks on the host, 2 marks on the host, you have 2 marks on him. So your data spike actions are going to do more damage. Ian, you there? Ian? Can you guys hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Ian is down. Okay. Alright, so, I mean, we'll go back to Tim for now. So, Tim, what do you want to do? You're now outside of the club.
First, I want to get my weapon back from the entrance guys.
We're just going to walk around to the front and just try to get your weapon?
Yeah. I just ask her nicely.
Alright. Gonna get to the front, ask for your weapon. They just kind of look at you. No, we're good.
They don't give it to me?
No. We've got orders that we're detaining a weapon. You can get out of here. You're lucky that Ghost is so merciful.
Yeah. I take a little bit distance.
Yep.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I don't know, my phone freaked out. The fucking Decker must have hit me.
He didn't. He did not see you because he rolled like balls, as per my usual.
Yeah, my whole smartphone's been wiped out for some reason. But anyway, okay. What I want to do now.
Sorry, Tim. We'll snap back to him for a bit. It'll be alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to go ahead and continue with what you were doing.
Yeah, well, we'll finish off Tim. So,
Yeah.
Tim, what do you do?
I think I call my spirit back.
Yep. Oh yeah, sorry. Your spirit did find an entrance that leads off into the main apartment complex, and that seems to be the one that Karen's is at anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I try to tell him that there is a way, but yeah, you already took it. I think I let my spirit free,
Yep, he is gone.
and I summon a new spirit.
How disgustingly huge is the spirit going to be?
I could, but I won't because drain.
Oh yeah, you're right out near the front door. Do you want to leave that before you summon a spirit? Or
Yeah,
are you just gonna do that?
I leave that.
Yeah.
But there are other parking areas out there, aren't
Oh
there?
yeah, you can definitely go to an area that's fairly private. I just wanted to know where you were doing this.
Yeah.
Because like in front of a bunch of mages, that's pretty obvious what you're doing.
Yeah. Not in range of the mages, but I want to summon force. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Just
Go Force
force
14.
14. Yeah, force 14. Just do it.
Oh, okay. Force 14. Alrighty.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're using. Oh, I hope you use Edge. Yeah, I didn't roll amazing, so it's not too. Yeah, it's not that bad.
I got 9 hits.
It got 4, so you critically succeed. You have 5 hits. You're
I have
going to deal versing 8 physical damage for drain.
Yeah. I think I might edge that if I. Oh no! Pretty nice. I got 2 physical damage.
That's fine. I mean, for a fucking Force 14, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Screw binding it though, Jesus. 28 dice. You'll have.
So
Anyway.
that went way better than my first time summoning huge spirits. I asked my dude. Dude.
What
when
kind of
do you
spirit
want
is
the
this, by the way?
destruction? It's water spirit.
Yeah.
Ice spirit. Ice, if possible, ice.
Yeah, ice is fun, yeah.
Yeah. I asked the dude if he wants a distraction.
Once I'm inside, a distraction wouldn't be too bad.
Are you just going to let that Force 14 spirit go off and start murdering people in the middle of the bar? Is that what you're going to do, or...?
I think he can cast one of my spells. Can't he?
Is he a spirit of man? I don't think a water spirit can. Spirit of man certainly can. Let me have a look. It should be in his optional powers, because his Force 14, you have, it's every 2 Force you get an optional power?
Every 3 force I get
3
an
Force.
extra power.
So you have 4
So
no,
it's
4 optional powers.
4 optional powers. What page are the ghosts? Spirits, damage. Oh wait, I know it's 160.
Alright, so while you look that up, we're going to go back to Ian. Ian, what are you doing? So you right now are getting to a point, you're inside, you found the Decker. His icon is that of like a werewolf stalking
Through this
the miasma
bog, huh?
swamp. Yeah.
Son of a fucking bitch. Hmm. And can I tell, he is obviously, okay, this guy's awfully tough just to be the decker for this club. I'm thinking he might have something to do with the knights himself, like they've installed their security in the club during their time.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can say that with that. Yeah, that's you. Yeah,
That's a pretty
definitely.
safe bet, yeah.
It's a pretty
This
safe
guy
bet.
doesn't work for the club. Fuck. So if I want to get the good information, which we've been hired to do, I'm gonna have to get around him.
Or take him out and then grab the info. It's up to you.
Exactly. I want to take him out. I think I can respec my deck, right?
Yeah, you respec your deck so your height, like you make your sleaze your attack, basically,
Yeah.
or whatever's highest.
Sorry
So I think,
to metagame,
yeah, go ahead.
but for defense, because if I attack him, he's probably gonna get another attack on me, possibly if I don't take him out one shot.
Mm-hmm.
My defense is firewall, right?
Yes, it is.
Right. Okay, so I'm just getting this all set up. So I want to put that as my second highest stat. And I'm just going to drop the sleeves for the moment while I'm, since I'm assaulting this guy. Okay, so let me see here. Data spike. I think I have a specialty. I do have a specialty of that. It's data spikes, or sorry, cyber combat plus what? Is it logic for an attack?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. And since I'm attacking him, I can come out of the running sound. Oh, but that'll set off the security of the bar as well, won't it, if I come out of running sound? No, fuck it. Turn off running silently because I'll go with the extra dice. I'm attacking this guy. Chances are.
Well, as soon as you attack him, they see you anyway. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go. I'm rolling 19 dice.
Uh huh.
And I got 8 hits. Of course, that maxes out with my attack, right, which is 7.
Yes.
So.
7. So you got 7 hits. This guy's going to roll intuition plus firewall. His firewall is that. Intuition.
Shit. Damn it.
What? What's wrong?
Oh, well, I should have used edge because I could limit break.
Do
you mind if I reroll?
What you could do is, yeah, just reroll it with, yeah, just reroll it. I don't mind.
Okay.
With initial edge, limit break. Boom.
Right. So that's going to get 12 hits.
So I mean, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to trivially roll his resistance check. No.
Sorry,
no
I
way.
have all these edge points, and I have to remember to use them.
I don't blame you. Edge deckers are good, man. Line up your describe how you line up this virtual attack on this.
So
dude.
as I see this werewolf like stalking through the marsh, and he's checking files, and he's looking at cameras and monitoring all this shit, I like turn into a punk rock chick version of Van Helsing, and I come up behind him with this fucking giant silver greatsword, and I drive it right up through his fucking spine. His heart comes out beating on the end of it, and then I yank it back through and lop his fucking head off before his body hits the ground.
So, yep, you do that, eviscerate him entirely, and then he explodes into data. And then at this point, the whole host itself begins to shudder. As you start to see the ground around you start to ooze and bubble. And basically, the host is sending in ice to attack you. You need to get the data in there and get them out.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm going to say you're going to need an edit check, and basically, you have a certain amount of rounds. You need to edit all the data onto your deck. If you fail, you don't get enough, and then the ice attack you. So
edit file. That's computer plus data processing logic.
Yep. So it'd be computer plus logic. Oh no, edit isn't. Yeah. That's it. That's right.
Okay. I'm going to go with edge again.
Sure.
That's going to be sadly only 5 hits.
Okay, so you're able to start to scrape and pull the data and stuff like that, and that's all well and good. But at this point, the ice have bubbled up and before you see 2 killer ice equipped with some biofeedback. So basically, these guys want to take you out. So I want you to roll a matrix initiative. You get 4d6 plus your data processing plus your intuition.
Yeah,
I think it's on the sheet anyway.
Yep. So I just roll 4d6. 15 plus 25.
All right, you're first. What do you do?
Okay.
So
you can either start.
Yeah, so you can either. The thing with ice and stuff is that hosts basically have infinite of them. When they die, they can make another one. So you either can take the hits from them and just try to edit them, or you can try to stop them.
But if I try to stop them, then there's going to be more on the way. More than likely, is what you're saying, right? Oh, did I lose it again?
No, one minute.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, you were saying if I do stop them anyway, chances are they can just come back again anyway.
Yeah, they respawn.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Tom's away. Gives me a moment to think. I think I just want to fucking rip the information and get the fuck out of here. And just hope.
Yeah, get the information, get the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna take the chance.
I'm not too worried about that camera, to be honest.
Yeah, well, neither am I at this stage. Sorry, mate.
Oh, no. The thing is, the camera catches me. Cool, they know I'm here. What else does it mean?
They don't have a Decker monitoring their shit either at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Well, the other thing is, if they catch me, what's the worst that can happen?
Okay.
They get my face? They can't.
There you go.
Positive qualities, right?
Easy.
Yeah, I don't exist. Hence why I'm nameless. I don't take a name because I don't exist on anything.
Just next time try to say start of the building, into the building, first door.
I use burner phones because I don't want people to have my number.
You're fucking idiot, yeah.
I think that's a
Alrighty.
good comeback. Welcome back.
Yep. All right. Cool. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to fucking strip this information.
Yep. Cool.
I'm
Make an
gonna
edit check.
Another edit check.
Yep.
Okay. Using Edge again. And here we go. That is 5 hits.
All right. Cool. Pulling off more information bit by bit. The problem is that the server itself its protocols are getting in the way, and it's starting to really piss you off. But at this point, it is now its turn, and then the ice are going to attack you.
Yep.
So they're going to make attack checks against you. You roll intuition plus firewall.
Right. Do I want to use the rest? Am I making just one roll or 2 rolls, or roll against
You're
each
making
of them?
2 rolls. The ice is similar in strength.
Right. Okay. First one's only 2 hits.
All right. Actually, fine.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Second one.
Actually, it was a near miss. So basically, you can feel the pressure on your brain.
Yeah. Well,
as
I, the player, felt the pressure on my brain.
Well, they're actually trying to hit you with biofeedback damage, so they're actually trying to hurt your brain and kill you.
I understand. Second one is 3 hits.
All right, that one's fine as well. These ice aren't particularly amazing, but there are 2 of them. All right, so now it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, pull more information. Just gotta keep. I'm trying to get all this shit as fast as I can.
Roll up.
That's much better. That's 10 hits with edge.
10 hits. Wow, sweet.
I only have 1 edge left, mind you. But
all right, so you have done it. Boom, you get all that freaking data. You've got it. But now it's their turn. So they're going to try to ice ya.
Yep, I understand.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, my first defense is 3.
All right, you pass.
Really? Whew. And my fourth then, my second this round is 4. Yes.
You fail.
No.
You fail by 1. So
Okay.
now you need to make a device rating plus willpower check.
Oh, device rating. Okay, plus
Which
willpower.
is 4, I think.
Okay.
Feedback.
Okay. Can I use edge for this?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, so I rolled 4 6s because I forgot to do the thing. So that's 5 plus 1, 6. 6 hits.
You actually only take 1 point of physical damage as
Okay.
it tries to give you a horrible brain aneurysm.
I love you, Edge. I love you, Edge.
Edge is so good.
Okay.
Okay, now
I've got all the information, yeah?
yes, you got all the info, but you have a choice. You can either jack directly out of the host and take dump shock, or you can get slowly out of the host, but they get to attack you one more time.
No, I'm gonna jack straight out.
Yep. So what dump shock's going to do is it's going to disorientate you, and you take 6 points of damage that you can resist with body plus willpower.
Okay, body plus willpower. My rockin' body's 3 actually. It could be worse. And 4
Your willpower's
willpower,
like
so that's 7.
4, I think. 7 dice. That's not too bad.
Oh, I only got 1 hit.
All right, so you take 5 points of physical damage as you your brain's like. Also, you're disorientated. You take -5 to all actions. You're like fucking like, oh my god, my brain.
Yeah, and I'm just over the calmly saying, I'm out, guys. I've got the information. You guys take care of the mage.
All right, Tim. Then we flash back to you with your summoned mega water spirit, ice spirit. Sorry.
Yeah. I choose weather control, energy over protection, and elemental attack as my power of choices.
Okay, cool.
I got 5 services.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the first is to cast protection on me. Then weather control. Yes. What?
Yeah, protection. Yeah, I don't actually know how that power works. Give me a sec. I hope you do.
No. Just look it up.
Make sure it can't hit me because,
Yeah.
I'm in the club.
Yeah.
You can tell him who not to attack. So
Yeah.
that's the protection power that it's using, isn't he?
Yes. Protection power
What?
is I think a critter or a spirit power. I don't know.
I can't see it. Oh, it must be a special power or something. I can't.
Yeah, it's a special power.
Okay, I don't know what it does then, man. You're gonna have to. Sorry, I'm just looking at the normal work.
Yeah. Wait a moment, please.
Okay, so Karen's at this point, you know that deck is down, so no one's actually watching the cameras. So if you wanted to move into that building, you totally could right now.
Yeah, let's just break in through that door.
Do you want to bash it down, lockpick it?
Lockpick. I want it to open silently, so I don't want to smash through it.
It is a mag lock, but luckily you can lockpick mag locks. So, yay.
Yep. So.
Yeah, get out your lockpicking check thing, and then make me a check.
So protection is pretty nice. With this power, the spirit or critter can protect from dangers, natural as also the ones through
is it guard?
trash. Yeah, it's guard. Sorry,
Yep, lost in translation, guys. A guard. I know guard. It's all good. You can't critical glitch, and you can't get accidents on you. That's cool. Okay, I know the power. I was a little bit confused.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
good.
yeah, no, five hits to pick that maglock quickly.
Well, it's not super quick, but you're able because you have to like take off the casing but
Yeah.
you get in under 30 seconds. It's not too bad,
Good.
and you open up inside.
Yeah, and then it's just once I am physically inside, I'm going to try to remain hidden, and it's send the distraction.
All right, stealth. Yep, Tim, you're gonna send the distraction.
Yeah. Weather control. You know what it does?
Not entirely. I'm assuming weather control. All right, I've got the power right here.
Yeah.
Okay, this critter allows to manipulate within reason certain local weather conditions. Desired weather must be realistically possible within the environment. So it builds up over time, reaching its peak once it completes. It takes 30 minutes.
Yeah. So we need escape weather. I think that's dry.
So do you want
Is
lots
it-
of rain and thunder and stuff, or?
No, just stay as it is. So no rain or something to change. I just wanted to stay dry so we can drive very fast and safely.
All right. So it's going to be sustaining weather control to make it to dry.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
And
It's going
then
to roll that, I guess. I'll. Do you want to roll it? It's magic plus its willpower to do that.
magic. Well,
That's 14. It's willpower,
yeah.
you know.
and I just buy the hits.
You're just going to buy hits.
Yeah, that's 7.
Cool.
And then I send my spirit to energy aura and elemental attack the shit out of Ghost.
All right. So you're just going to send it on a remote service to go kill Ghost.
Yes.
All right. Cool. It's going to go assassinate Ghost. Okie dokie. So at this point, the spirit goes flying in. Karens, what are you going to do?
Well, seeing as it's flying at Ghost, I'm going to also be going towards Ghost anyways, because might as well have a physical presence there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So first, you got to find him.
No, you can't.
You don't. I mean, how you gonna do that?
Listen. Unless they're soundproof rooms, I can listen through doors and
Don't
like
post it to public.
down the hall.
Okay, I'll give you this. Basically, you listen in for a bit. Make a matrix. A perception check hearing.
5 hits.
Okay, so with 5 hits, listening in, you kind of, well, I'm assuming you're moving with the hallways. You can hear that there's quite a fuss going on at the moment. You can hear in a room right next to you someone complaining like, holy fucking shit, someone's fucked up the system, they've stripped the files and stuff like that. And then you can just hear the sounds of like this, like a, and this, straight, like you don't really know the sound, and then you hear, what the fuck? That's probably where the spirit's coming from.
Yeah, no, there's a force. There's a very strong spirit in here now.
Mm-hmm. So, at this point, I'm going to make everyone roll initiative that is in the initiative. Zap, sadly, we're not, because you are holding your brain and going, fuck my brain.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I can get my head together enough to start this car.
Mm-hmm. So everyone roll initiative. That spirit's going to be in the battle. Basically, you can play for the spirit if you want, Tim. The spirit is right now just. It is taking a -4 in total because it is sustaining the weather control and it's sustaining being materialized. So it's taking a -4 to all actions, but it's a force 14 spirit, so that's not that bad.
Well, base initiative is 28.
So
plus 2 plus 2 d6. So it's basically 34.
Jesus, holy moly! So he got 34. Ghost got 12. 12. The guards in the room that were with him got 18. And it is the spirit first. So basically, you're controlling the spirit. So what the spirit can see, I'm assuming this thing's like a massive ice golem or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. Like it's really big, like a 9 foot
Yeah.
tall, and like it's got like ice shards around it and shit. You're in this room. Ghost is right now in a meeting with someone, talking to someone. And there are those two guards that seem very surprised by this spirit. So, would you like to attack with that spirit?
Yeah, elemental attack.
Oh, so that's going to be, if I remember elemental attack properly, it's its force in damage and an AP of half its force.
Wait, I have to look it up.
That
Sorry.
is mean.
Elemental attack. Whether it's a burst of flame or a bolt of lightning, it's magic times 2 in P and AP of the critter's magic. So that is it is 28 damage, force, minus 14 AP.
Oh.
And it is rolling its agility plus its skill, which is going to be 28 minus 4, so 24.
Yeah, I wrote that. That's 9 hits.
Alright, so because he is, let's see if he actually gets surprised. He actually gets surprised, so he's minus 10 to initiative. So he is not able to make a dodge check. So that's 9 plus 28 damage. So that is going to be 37 damage, AP minus 14. So he gets no armor. He rolled 0 hits. He is dead. As you pulverize him with a massive, like, I guess it's a blast of ice. He just becomes this ice sculpture in the center of this room. As Karen's, you kind of open the door to see this. And then he just explodes and shatters. The ice explosion hitting everyone else in the room, not killing but hurting them. Yeah, I think the job you can run now, Karen. It's your turn.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like the guards are injured. They're not really going far.
Yeah, you need it, faggot.
I just communicate to the mage. Can you cause more panic? I need an easy escape route.
Yeah, I think I can
as I start running away from these rooms back out, same way I came in.
All right.
Yeah. Is it still the spirit's turn?
Yeah, I mean, you can just start wailing, attacking everyone around you if you want.
Yeah.
To allow Karens to escape.
I think confusion should do the trick.
Sure. Let's start as this, because that spirit's on a remote server. It's going to be disappearing anyway. The spirit itself is probably just going to make a huge distraction, distracting the entire building, allowing Karens to get out of there. You guys have killed Ghost. You guys have shitloads of information. Did you actually want to look into the information, Ian? Once you guys are all able to get out, no problem whatsoever.
Oh hell yeah!
Did I get my gun back?
I could probably get it.
I'm going to say yes, because you were probably near the front, and all those guards would have ran away inside, and you probably could have easily gone to the area where they've got like the gun bin and taken your gun back.
Yeah, I take mine.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Yeah, there was nothing in the stipulations of the job that said I shouldn't look at the information, so yeah, I definitely want to.
No, there's no stipulations.
Quite possibly, even if I can, make a copy of it into my own data cache.
Sure, done. Okay, so I would like you to make a data search check, and I'm assuming at this point you guys are all going to be going back to the van.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're getting the fuck out of there. With very nice, clear weather, by the way.
Happy days. Yeah, data search check. Let me work on that here. Hold on a second. I gotta pull back up my dice roll system.
Computer plus intuition.
Yep. Got it here. 3 hits.
Okay, sweet. So, looking through all this copious amount of data, it seems to be large amounts of cataloging and of all these just magical artifacts, whether they be small folky or
Ooh.
artifacts with an unknown use. And it seems to be like talking about where they're being distributed and all this kind of stuff. Other than that, you are actually able to basically they must have been storing a bunch of data here for some reason, because there's quite a lot. And from here, you can actually pretty much just find just a whole bunch of files talking about like their debriefing and what they're doing. Now, this place was a recruitment center for a new job that the Mystic Knights are on, trying to find the Trident of Poseidon, an ancient Greek artifact. And they're actually being hired by a group called the Atlantean Foundation to do so.
That is some very juicy information.
Ooh.
Do
So,
I have any
it would
information
like
on the people that have already been recruited for the job by chance?
yeah, so pretty much the Mystic Knights were recruited by the Atlantean Foundation, so the Mystic Knights are hiring more people so that they can do the job. That's what was happening.
Gotcha, okay. And how much personal information on the Mystic Knights? Is there any kind of rosters or anything of that sort?
There was rosters of the newer recruits in here. And the person that was running it was Ghost, and there are several rosters on the Mystic Knights that were working on it. You guys encountered a few of them, like that weird dude with the stripes was actually a tiger shapeshifter. You never actually fought him, luckily. But yeah, did you want to make a data set check on who the Atlantean Foundation is?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I got 0 hits.
Did you want to re-roll it? It's no problem. It's just a data set check.
Okay, well then, yeah. Okay, 6 hits. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so the Atlantean Foundation is an organization, not primarily magical. It is backed by basically interested parties around the world, very different people, CEOs of corporations, executives, that are all interested in finding the city of Atlantis.
Man, wow. That's almost like there's some Illuminati shit right there.
Yeah. They're not actually really a secret organization, but they're secretive.
Mm-hmm. They're doing dodgy stuff.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks for that, guys, and see you next time. All right.